All right, let's go over these. So, check along with me. If you got it wrong, fix it, and I would put like a star by it so you know, like, hey, I need to go back and look at this section. All right, so two lines that are in the same plane and intersect to form right angles. What is that?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular, good.
Can we put the symbol?
Sure. Two lines in the same plane that never intersect. Parallel, good. And then two lines that never intersect. Here's the important part, and they're not in the same plane. That's how it's different than parallel. Those are skew. All right, the symbol for parallel looks like that. The symbol for perpendicular looks like that. Questions on the top half? Need more time? We're good? All right, let me see if I can scroll us down here. Okay, name a plane that appears to be parallel to plane ABC. Well, ABC is this gray one. So yes, plane DEF appears to be parallel. Great. Number 7, name a plane or name a line parallel to BC. BC is this guy? DF. Good. Make sure you have the line symbol above it. Name a line that appears to be perpendicular to plane ABC. So that gray plane again. Give me a line that looks perpendicular to it. Someone said it. AE. Good. Other acceptable answers, you could do this line, CF, or this line, BD would be fine. I think a lot of people will go AE because there's a right angle symbol back there, so kind of draws your attention in that way. Any questions? So again, there are multiple answers for number 8. You just need one of them. All right, this is the fun section. All right angles are congruent. Good. If two lines are perpendicular, they form how many right angles?
4.
4 right angles. Good. The measure of two angles that make a linear pair add to what?
180.
180 degrees. Good. If two angles form a linear pair and are also congruent, they must be what type of angles?
Right angle.
Right angles. Good. And two adjacent acute angles that form a right angle are complementary. Good. These are all right from section. Hold on. I can't talk in right. Complementary. Okay. Yes, these are all from 2.2. They're like straight from the theorems we wrote at the beginning of 2.2. So I would definitely spend some time studying those if you're unsure. Questions? All right, number 14. Do you see the box? Yes? No? See it? Right there. Right angle? 14? Yes. So we are going to add these two angles equal to 90 degrees. We have like terms here. A -4 plus 40 is positive 36. Subtract 36 from both sides, and you get 54. So what does y equal? What's 54 divided by 9? 6. Good. Okay, so that's number 14. Number 15, do you see the X right here just chilling? It is next to a linear pair where both angles are labeled congruent. So when you have a linear pair and both angles are congruent, what is each of the angles?
90.
Yeah, it's what we wrote about in number 12. So here you don't even have to solve an equation. X is already by itself, and we know that it equals 90 degrees. All right, fix those if you didn't quite get them. Moving on. Complete the following statement about the diagram. So, angle 1 and angle 8 are what? 1 and 8. They're on different sides of this line. They're outside of the other two. Those are alternate exterior angles. You guys sleeping or you don't remember? You look awake, but nobody's talking. All right, number 3 and number 7. Those are in the same position. So we call those corresponding. Number 4 and number 6. 4 and 6 are on the same side of the transversal inside the other two, so we call those same side interior. And number 2 and number 6, those are corresponding again. So I think I was trying to trick you by not putting any alternate interiors. Alternate interiors would be 4 and 5 or 3 and 6. Yeah.
I had 19 corresponding too.
Mm-hmm.
I had alternate interior.
Oh, yeah. Trying to trick you. It doesn't say everyone has to be used, or it doesn't say you can't use it more than once. All right, questions? Let's finish this up. So the last section, you have to find the measure of the numbered angle. So these are what type of angles? Inside the parallel lines, opposite sides of the transversal. Those are no? Alternate interiors. What do we know about alternate interiors? They're equal. So the measure of angle 3 must be? No, same. 59 degrees. Yeah, are you on 21 it's 90 because these are corresponding. Now, don't think that this is a 4-degree angle or this is a 3-degree angle and start adding some crazy stuff. Someone does that every year. The ones without the degree symbol, that's just how I'm showing you what angle I want you to find. So the 4 could be called an X or a Y or a question mark. It's all the same thing, okay? The one that's important is the one with the degree symbol. What am I looking at here on 22? What's the relationship? Same side interior. Same side interior is when the alarm bells should start ringing. Those are not congruent, but they are supplementary. So start with 180 and subtract. You get 145. Good. And then down here, number 23. They are just like 22, right? They're on the same side of the transversal inside the other two lines. So these two angles should add to 180. If you make them equal, you will be getting it wrong. But tomorrow they might be angles that are equal. So don't just remember like, oh, on number 23, I add them to 180. They might not have that relationship tomorrow. So if they're corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, make sure you're making the angles equal to each other. If it's a linear pair or same side interior, that's when we add them to 180. All right, those are like terms, so combine them. Solve for the x. So we get 12x equals 60, and x is going to equal 5. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Your quiz is tomorrow. So make sure you are ready. The quiz will not take all hour. So if you guys want to bring something else to work on or a book to read, that would be a really, really, really good idea. I am not going to give you homework. I'm not going to start anything new before a 3-day weekend. So try to bring something to keep yourselves entertained. Questions?